ebre and son of Monya Bowra. Over tears, my lawyer back up. Oma Makadia, Yamu. And you have means to say, share my Jose, your person, the boom mine, and no. Lawyer, dear, so be the Duba or Pines was the Duba. Because I feel the back for you. Yet me fano, over the I couldn't feel a concession. None a lawyer anymore. You was a never so, Sanya, and Radically say, Yanana. Actually, I said, them say, Obo Bikra Article 14 of our 1992 Constitution say, Nipa now want to cry, no, who cries so in one. Now, when you bill, terms not demanding a reasonable, actually say, a dear and Sabbath also. So, actually, be some money bail, not a bail, no, our demand or not. On to be now, we knew the book, I don't know, only a demand one count to me, unreasonable. And not Article 14 of the 1992 Constitution, HV. It's here. And so you go fire margin and say, the Amarantiano, and no now obey. Yes, let's say, Yoko, a nipping, and what the man, Sabi bond 50 million, and discretion. Obi or size discretion, piano, or discretion to vary the discretion. Now, sisters are discretion now. Tia this, then say, or Sunday, yes, let's say, almost a son, bay bond, not one reasonable bay bond, as envisaged by Article 14 of the 1992 Constitution. Na Wontumi na onya ne fa ahodie. Onya ne fa ahodie na sa amara bi wo ho se ne kokota. Fa ahodie be boa no ama ne lawyers a prepare yi by adequate preparation but na be yi ne ho ano e wo mram. Sa anso onya ne fa ahodie a obetumi akọ doctor okay. Embosi e be fa na kono na pomudie no na enye. Okoye no okwa pomudie we a ya ka se mekwa ha. The lawyer for be draw say e fa ne ma ha. Omoko Bank Hospital, Uniho, Yako, 37 Military Hospital, Uniho, Police Hospital, Uniho, Fedi say, and Nakotek will come by the clinic baby. Sabin Prez, so we now Yarsa, and we be in 170 woman, I said, be different. Yes, Ray, EOCO, someone babe wonder, a Mudaho, a Tassum, go with me a year. Yes, Renzo Bium say, you ra, Mampani Mama. Was Saframus, I say. To me now, Ghana for the Amano. But the pepper yo, and then of Friday, a baby of mine. Now, on Tate, you'll be a farm days, so impose on in the Pacron yard. Mechanity, I will not make paraphrase. I'll say, I'll do justice to all manner of people without ill will or affection. Justice, and yes, I will hear me time, and now hear me, and I may know what's up. And as I may tell myself, but that was simple. Here goes way, yes, rest off and Wontumi. Now you go for emphasis justice and Yajuma. And when the justice Yajuma no man reasonable bail or bet you no more crab be or one kinds of Apoina. Yes, right? Or Mamma for Peace Council. Gentimano Casa. Niamana Cosuna a check. Abranet come free that one of the free. Now, I'm two of my friends, Omra. CID officer. Now you hear him say, "I'm Rabbi Najuma." Until you are my body, said, "You be casa anywhere anymore." You know I am Rasi. Until you find say CID for here now. Okwa, I'm better to know. I'm Rabbi so. Edwanda, of course CID man. Omo ni di jamo to nano. Omo ka chen sa get brother on Samra. A brother, Okoye Najuma, I was CID, Mayor Nomi and Sabri. Yet, I said, you go for a better telegram. I will never can say ambush. Actually, not in the call EOCO office. At the end, and now, CID, investigation banner, CID Intiminia, I just say EOCO. Say, Ebekaya, EOCO Crano, a Bravina, a New York, none of the more than ever. To CID for the himself or to be investigation be a man. I call EOCO. Now so a plan fast within the call EOCO. You are ambushing our only idea. Say for EOCO. When you compare first now EOCO better on Safra. Na bra on the man or Abano. Really, it's a kind of crime say come for April the one. Or call you know. If you try and send me. na the ya reku woman say a kwan ya de ne fa so no enye kwan a amraji tum say ye do bi fa so o Ghana ha ye tietia ne fa ahodie so eduru ba bi a na lawyer fo mpa omodi na asem no na omo hu ba bi o na sabe ni fie fo ne party fo ne nam fo busa omo timi aka kire nse oti abaka ana o su otimi ra a ye hu no ye fa na ne de na twan ye ho ne asa na besi ba bi okwa yeso okọ ade a ha ya adwene na nya ade a Ghanafoɔ aban a yehye ma ye ho no ana se ekwan ya fa so di mu ma na ye pele ye history ni e bebre yakoso ja aban about democracy but 1992 the subscribe ma ye ho se ye de be kɔ ne ye democracy aye ka bi ma menka bi no so no emra na di adwuma na di adwuma ka bi ma menka bi no the friend of rule of law ye de mra and the rule ba enya abatire and ye de na rule of law no na say you will be a friend of due process of law no try say famra kwan so fatoto oniema empo so susu obi aye bone a fasa kwan no so na fa friend no oba obo no kwadu a o wakwanya se oyina no na ono so akoyina no na ni na akotwa wo emrafie aye court we mu nyina ya hu se enya ade a eba na ye yesre ni se ye busa question ni ensa se emra ne kire se ochi obi afa ne fa mra kwan so anya bia no emra kwan so ne nam sese ana no anya bia no investigations are so more ye no ade na ye close door investigation am put na lawyer for enne aye kasa asat 12 kobo 1 ebro enne Friday ebro 48 hours na emra ne kaye no emrantina ya chi Wontumi no MPP for don no ne and the phone team call you go yi emra ana ama you go kwan so odi mra no system mitimi chi obi ye ya de say de ne say amra pro na no ba bi e kasa boni pa no ban na ma no be bond mu ye so be plan be no one yes re EOCO and you are President Mahama, His Excellency so on fa na no ntum na EOCO nyema na all here omuwie na pinche na woman na no anhwa dachi e be ono no President Mahama legacy which is not a legacy as I say ojano TSRE the imams sorry pending for Christian Council CSOs almost say human rights activists obi right no akane and then e Wontumi ocha between bafofo TSRE say president for one tum na enkudra nyumre de omrafi na omeyi no ho ano ebra mo be frɛ no e wo court ye ko no enye akudusem e asefem e ma o man Ghana na go say the way AD citizen what about a foreigner you better pending for one national office here about me honorable the Japan your members of parliament and ramu na mu omo te form team and can yet omo free omo stuffing chair so and what na quota le so so emo pepe ye pen omo pe enya dwubo asi akontia pepe ye pen and omo pe and na ye dwubo asi akon ono kra de se be meka so wodi na me ene wo ye che aye ni di no ane bete e ba sa na democracy no aye ye twa se ye ne ye pen na ye toto na se ti mesre young NPP for a Ashanti region. Penny for Omo constituencies, chairman for Kosi, the last polling station member, sympathizers, ending Omo Makanino, the better BBRC, and the title no, the ban Dania or that minority nano parliament, Honorable Alexander Osahene Afenya Marking, or the Don Paul EOCO to do. Sabi nkenya na omusa brand ho yesi asɛmti na broni trabia ko ye entampo the better of nyina as members of parliament nyame nhyiram MPP Greater Accra region Yura Paka and depending for any regional chairman of Greater Accra especially Yura organizers near Omo Kaya Omode dom ekotai chama Wontumi achi ekire say na chi wodom no Greater Accra Regional Party yeda mu nyina mase na menhira mo yentam kwan wa nanso mo akire oni ado ayeso ebeda obi bia oba hands wase say best friend na ya this ready no adu yewura mampani mama mo say omi emo democracy no ban na bomb ban eye ma me for fairness so that MPs can have his liberty to adequately prepare for his defense if any, and also seek medical care from his trusted medics. We call upon the government, leaders of this state, this nation called Ghana, the clergy, imams, peace council, to impress on EOCO to be guided by the best practices as envisaged by the framers of our 1992 Constitution, whereby the liberty of the individual is guaranteed. We call upon His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to take action in this matter, to call upon the EOCO and other state agencies to do the right thing as he himself, His Excellency President, subscribed to when he took his oath of office, that he will do justice to all manner of persons without ill will or affection. We call upon him to live by this responsibility as a duty bearer. He is supposed to, as it were, see to it that state agencies and other political actors act within the remits of the law. We are pleading to him that this legacy that EOCO is forcing on his neck will not portend well for the peace of this country. To be in everybody's interest if duty bearers play by the tenets of the duty imposed on them. EOCO has today arrested chairman because it has been given the power under the law so to do. In like manner, the same law guarantees the freedom of individuals. We call upon His Excellency President Mahama, the clergy, imams, and whoever, the Peace Council, and all those who matter to come to EOCO, tell them that what is going on is unfair. A 50 million bail is unreasonable and unfair, and it is not part of fairness. It is not part of transparency. The bail terms is onerous, and when bail terms are onerous, the courts deem it as refusal of bail. Let justice prevail in this matter. Let the stream of justice run pure, and Wontumi, we believe, would be vindicated at the end of the day. We shall take this opportunity to thank the National Party officers of the New Patriotic Party, and then His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Honorable Kennedy Japon, members of our party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Honorable Kennedy Japon, members of our Parliament, NPP caucus, Greater Accra Regional Executives and their teaming supporters, all party officials who have shown their solidarity with Chairman MPs, aka Wontumi. We, the executives and members of the New Patriotic Party in Ashanti region, believe in the innocence of Bernard MPs of charges and allegations leveled against him, as we read from the media. To test our belief, let reasonable bail terms be extended to him to gain his freedom, so that the courts, before the courts, admissible evidence will be taken, which at the end of the day, our position of his innocence of the allegations will be vindicated. We thank you for honoring our invitation. We shall win.
Mahama, the president, and in particular reference to the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the New Democratic Party, Wontumi. I mean, it's completely unfair. I mean, it's not right. The intimidation is unwarranted. I see this as a form of political persecution. Faith shouldn't be tolerated within a democratic environment. You know, we built this democracy for over 30 years. If somebody has offended the law, there's a procedure that we have to follow, and that procedure might be fresh, okay? But we cannot see fairness in the matter in issue. And for me, I think that the president should exercise leadership, okay? What EOCO is doing is undermining our democracy. It is casting a dent on our democracy. It is not right. And all of us must come together to condemn this abuse of power. This impunity must stop. This is a majoritarian tyranny. It must stop. John Mahama, the president, must not allow this to go in this country. It's not right. We be living in peace over this world. Is it reasonable to set a bail condition to the tune of 50 million Ghana cedis? This is so bad. Because if you read the constitution of this country, Article 14.4 talks about reasonable bail conditions. It's not reasonable. Nobody can convince us that it is reasonable. And what is happening, it seems that the president is in the known, he's aware. Okay? If he's not in the known, if he's not aware, he should understand that this is abuse of personal liberty. We don't do that. I mean, you know, my friends, power is transient. Power fades. But when you are exercising power, you must do so ambitious, not capricious, not whimsical. You must govern in trust and respect the dignity of the human being. Read Article 12 of this Constitution talks about upholding the dignity of the human being. Why do you keep somebody in custody for so long? And when it is proven that the person is not innocent, we must do a better job. If we are receptive, we must recept properly. President Mahama must leave a legacy so that whoever comes after him will build upon that legacy. What the Kufado has done, we must continue on that tangent. We put upon Mahama to govern, to improve upon the living conditions of the people, to make our lives better. He has to create jobs for the people. He has to ensure that we have becomes the envy of the world. What are we saying? This pettiness, this political persecution, I'm somebody who will always be on the side of the law. If Chairman Wontumi has done something wrong, for me, I expect transparency, I expect fairness in the procedures. But can we see that what is happening is fairness? It is not. Because they have power, they want to prove the whole world that they have power. But power was given to John Mahama, the president, by Ghanaians.
So, do you see this kind of bail condition as this unprecedented bail condition as a bad precedent?
It is atrocious. It is atrocious. It is completely unthinkable, unimaginable. 50 million cities in shorties. I mean, now they are saying that they are just trying to use that to keep him in custody. That's what they are doing. What they are doing. But we must stop that. We must build this country. We must build this country for ourselves. We must build this country for stability. We must build a better country. We must reset and reset. What you are saying was done during military junta. Those times, the PNDC era, those times.
So what happens after
today, if Chairman is in the board, what are the plan of action?
I mean, we will continue to demand, okay, that Chairman Wontumi is treated fairly within the confines of the law. We are not saying that Wontumi is not above the law. He's not beyond the law. Even the president is not above the law. But we are saying that whoever offends the law, whoever affronts our laws and our constitution, must be dealt with within the atmosphere, the dignity of respect, and within the ambit of the constitution. If Wontumi has done something wrong, I will be the first person even to speak about that. I hear some NDC person saying that Wontumi is going through this because he displayed gold bars because he's gone for. What's the correlation between being put before the court and this tangential issue? So if you displayed gold bars or whatever on TV, doesn't make the person a criminal. If you award contract to somebody to build the road and it has not been done, what's the right thing to do? You must go to that agency and find out whether he was even given money to work on that project. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. And if he is found through the courts that he didn't use the money or misappropriate the money, then the courts would take its part. Because I remember in 2003 the issue regarding with the Salome, the late, and those who they were giving bail. They were giving bail. We want that. There is bedlam. There is bedlam governance. And we don't want that in this country. We don't want that.
Let me give that. Let me pack a solution, Dr.
Attorney General, Deputy Attorney General, mentioned that
has it been charged?
That's what I'm
Where is the evidence? Has it been charged? Look, the Deputy Attorney General and Minister for Justice must learn his job well. I'm not a lawyer. He's a lawyer. He should know his job well. Okay, he should not be doing politics. If Wontumi has done something wrong, we are saying that let us follow due process. If you come and say that he's done ABC, where is the evidence? Deputy Attorney General, I'm telling you that learn your job well. You don't have to abuse your political office. You are deputy today, tomorrow you be something else. They should be very careful. I used to be a deputy minister for education. Now I'm no more, right? So that position, one day you will leave it. But let us build institutions that are credible, that have integrity, that we can all be proud of.
So thank you, Honor.
No matter the time NPP back, the 2028. Say 2032, say 50-55. We move from Crown. You bet you know my judgment. How come? Who Crown or we are bank Crown? Bank is 52 million, and my bank is 51 million. Now to one of these 7 million. One my papa no fine on to now they also obey an honor. I know the other will be a bit class here. Now I come at the man. Yes, sir. Over the Japan is yes, why you waiting? Why? Sandy, I didn't charge the Bonipa. I guess I'm Mahama Banana.